So just wanted to give you a quick visual update on my leg. Um, Again, the thigh is coming down and swelling, but it's still swollen. Unfortunately, that ace wrap kind of pulled down in the evening and kind of gathered here, so I've got a little bit of a dent in that thigh. But overall, it looks a little bit better, not quite as black and blue. I thought I'd also just quickly show what PT exercises they got me doing. So probably the easiest one and the most comfortable is just doing these ankle pumps, and they just got you doing a few sets every hour just to keep the blood clots from forming in your legs. This one's an easy one. And then the next one that they've got me doing is getting a pillow underneath, just below your buttock and underneath your thigh, so your knee is actually partially bent, and then just working on those leg lifts. And it's tight and it hurts a little bit, but as you do them more and more, it gets better and better. After doing those, they want me doing the leg curl, so trying to bring that knee up as far as you can, relatively comfortably, and then just letting it back out again. So getting flexion and extension, both are really important with the knee. Even when I'm not doing this specific exercise where, knee to the ceiling and trying to pull it up, even when I'm in bed or laying down, I do my best to just, if nothing else, just kind of lay on the side of my knee a little bit and just try and pull it back without that added stress and weight of my lower leg. This isn't a strength thing really at all. It's just trying to get that range of motion going. I know that I'm still getting some clunkiness in my knee. I can actually kind of feel and / hear the bones, kind of like bones or implants or whatever. Something is kind of partially crashing together. And it doesn't feel that great, but my understanding is swelling is playing a big part of that. It's keeping things pulled apart a little bit, and so as it repositions, it'll clunk together, and given enough time, I think they said a couple weeks, that clunkiness should go away. One of the other exercises they have me doing, like I said, flexion and extension are super important, and well, that didn't work out. This is probably my least favorite one because it hurts the most, and that's just getting your foot propped up, getting your toes up to the ceiling, your knee squared up, and then having no support underneath that knee, so that you get to this kind of extension, which is, I think they call it it's like a -3 or a -4, something like that. And I'm even babying it a little bit too much here because I've got too much pillow underneath that calf. Really want that prop to be just underneath that ankle so that gravity can do its work. The PT folks want me to build up to 15 minutes of this several times a day, but honestly, unless I'm like super distracted watching something interesting, 3 and 4 minutes is about all I can handle. I know that as my leg kind of fatigues, it'll start to like bounce, and that's not good either. So just trying to find a happy medium, but this is one of the most important ones. Yes, flexion is super important. Getting past that 90 degrees, working into, hopefully somewhere around 100, 110 degrees of flexion. But this is equally, if not more important, because if you can't get this to get that 3 to 5, whatever that is, it will mess up your walking gait, and it's super hard to correct. So as unpleasant as this is, it is super necessary. My recommendation is, when you know you're going to be doing this, make sure you've got your painkillers on board relatively recent. Don't wait till the end of your medication window to do this. Otherwise, you're going to cheat it. You're not going to get the results you want, and it's going to affect you long term. Like I said, this is the one that sucks the most, but got to do it. There's a couple other minor exercises, but these are the primary ones that got me going through. And like I said, trying to get in 3 to 5 sets of each of these, 5 times a day. And that's my job. That's what I'm doing for the next, several days. So.